Welcome back to Gin Reviews from South Florida. So today is a good day. Today is a day I went to my warehouse and started unloading all of my Tennessee gins. And it's been like Christmas, like opening up packages I packaged myself, forgetting what they were. One of them was this little bastard right here, this Bombay Bramble. I bought this when it first came out in Tennessee, and of course, I'm doing it now. So, it's become a hit. I see a lot of people drinking this. I see a lot of things online, a lot of good positive reviews. So let's hope it gets one from me, because you know how I feel about Bombay, the original one. I mean, I don't completely hate it. I think they could be doing a lot better, especially, you know, with how many years they've been in. Well, Gordon's really should be doing better, but hey, you know, I'm not a master distiller, am I? Not yet. Okay, so here's the bottle. We are at 43%. Some people say this is like a pink gin on steroids, whatever that means, or the next version of pink gin. You can see it has a really cool, like, cranberry color to it. Really nice. And as I'm noticing it up in the light now, there are a little bit of particles floating around in there, and I wonder if that's something that should be. Let's hope so. No, it might just be sediment, you know. So, it's Bombay, so England, Europe, United Kingdom, you know, potato. Style is a flavored gin and grain. So it's their Bombay Sapphire gin they use. Almond, angelica, black currants, black carrots, blackberry, cassia, coriander, juniper, of course, lemon, licorice, orris root, and raspberry. Now that's a nice build right there. It's a really nice build. First thing I'm going to say is I like that this is this isn't like a flavored product like most pink gins are. They're actually putting those botanicals in the botanical profile, which I love. And then they add the natural flavors of blackberries and raspberries, which were harvested at peak freshness or peak ripeness. Gotta love that. I'm sure none of them were laying on the ground or anything. There's no added sugar. I like that. That means it's not an old Tom at all. And I mean, which, you know, is good for this, for a flavored gin. The deep cranberry hue is a result of the natural infusion of black carrots and black currants. The bottle, I just think it's a nice bottle. Looks way better than the other ones. Hey, alright. I was hoping, like, it didn't explode, you know? Ooh, it's so pretty. Wow, look at the color on it, huh? Gorgeous, man. Look at the legs. Yeah. Alright, so. It's very tart and very, like, wow. Actually, I smell like carrot juice, like the black carrot too. Oh my god, that's exactly what it smells like. It's so crazy. When I was growing up, my father used to juice carrots for us, you know, hippie, vegan-esque diet. I didn't like the taste then, but as I got older and, you know, started cooking and stuff, I would juice my own carrots, and that's what this smells like right there. Oh man, it's almost like it's like a pumpkin pie, spice, with raspberry at the end. I'm really trying to detect the juniper on the smell, and I can't. That's okay though. Let's try it and let's see what happens. Salute. Oh my gosh. This is so different and so delicious. Ooh, there's the burn now. Okay, burn took a minute, but it's doing well. It's tart. It's not so much dry as it is tart. But it has that very essence on the back, and the juniper is there, which is great because I taste that on the back end mixed in with this like hint of citrus, raspberries floating around. I mean, there's a lot of things going on here. All good though. Let's do a Bramble since we got a Bramble. Huh? Sounds good. I figure, what the hell? Let's do a Bramble cocktail. Might as well just see how it works, right? 3/4 ounce of fresh lemon juice, 2 ounces of the Bramble. All I'm gonna do is mix this with some lemon juice.
And a 1/2 ounce of simple syrup.
Now, did I go out to Sonic to get this ice? No, I used a food processor and did it myself. You guys can do the same. It's really quick, and then you have your proper crushed ice for your brand. Oh yeah, I hope you see that. Yeah, you see my hand. That's really cool. Alright. Well, I've learned from watching The Educated Barfly. He packs a lot of ice into his drink, and I get why he does that, and he's right. You know, the more ice, especially in a drink like this, it's going to keep the core ice cold, and it's not going to melt this crushed stuff up fat, like really, really quick. I mean, it's going to melt it, don't get me wrong, but not fast like it would normally. Alright, well, here it is. Here's the Bombay Bramble, blackberry and raspberry. It's delicious.
Just one drink.
Just two. And then there's no such thing as one drink. Alright, and there's a little spanned out strawberry there for some garnish. Now imagine just putting this down and you're expecting your wife, your husband, or whoever to come home from work, and they come home and they see that on the table. They're like, what is that? You're gonna have a good night, trust me. I thoroughly enjoyed this gin, and I'm gonna call it a gin since it is gin. There's juniper in it, and there's botanicals, and they actually labeled them, which, thank you. I was going over all the ones that I have from Tennessee, and a lot of the bottles, I was reading the bottles to try to figure out if I can remember, and a lot of them don't say anything. You know, I said this in the last review, there's no botanical list or anything. And the ones that do the botanical list, I mean, I really, really appreciate that. I mean, it seems like those are the people that are making gin for people like me, like that are passionate about gin. Like, I want to know so much more than just the tasting of it. That's why I'm doing this, you know? It's so interesting to me, the history and everything else. And, hey, you know, a Yankee can review gin. The coloring from the black carrots and the black currant to get this color, which, that's fine. As long as they, you know, distilled those essences or those botanicals or those herbs into this to make it what it is, then I'm okay with that. If they're just gonna throw in artificial flavors and colors into it just to make it taste or look a certain way, then that's not for me. That's not the gin for me. I could see a gin and tonic for sure on the future. Soon, and stay tuned because I got a lot more gins to review. Alright, adios, you bastard.